One of the biggest games, maybe of all time, is apparently making a comeback with Flappy Bird relaunching, coming back, sparking everyone's drive to play the game again. But it's not really Flappy Bird coming back. Basically, this whole story is some company or some people took the trademark from the original guy and are basically turning this into some sort of crypto web 3.0 NFT scam thing, just a little late because NFTs are pretty much over. So they're pretty late to the party, actually, but this is the tweet that came out from them saying, I am back. Just a decade ago, I was the talk of the town and soaring to new heights with my million friends. Sadly, I had to leave the fame and spotlight behind to go home and find out who I really am. Thanks to my super Flappy Bird fans, I'm refreshed, reinvigorated, and ready to soar again. The decade-long mission involved acquiring legal rights and even working with my predecessors to uncage me and rehatch the official Flappy Bird game. And if we look at this graphic or video they have here, they talk about all this stuff. You can see the NFT part to this. It's in like that loot box type thing. They launched this whole stuff. They got PewDiePie and the OG YouTubers like when it took over the world, when this happened and Flappy Bird took over the world, it was crazy because social media was not a massive thing like it is today, and getting that virality was a difficult thing to do, and somehow Flappy Bird captured it and they became the biggest thing in the world. But this is this part here. You can kind of see when they show these like loot box type things, the new things they launched. It's over here, like this stuff. Ready? Like you can see it like tapping to open, doing this stuff, the different skins. That's going to be their NFT play. Interestingly enough, they don't actually take any wording with NFT or crypto or this stuff in their ads, and when they talk about it, it's all just, oh, it's Flappy Bird. You remember that name, right? You like Flappy Bird, right? That's funny, but even in this Forbes article that they this like Twitter account links already has the most infamous mobile game of all time returned. And if we scroll down through this is part of something that they put out saying, the most iconic mobile game is back, all this different stuff. Oh my God, it's great. And up top here says the legendary Flappy Bird team is back and will fly higher than ever on Solana as it soars into Web 3.0. So this is apparently the only thing that they've really put out that shows some sort of NFT, crypto, Web3 type thing. And people see this and immediately they're like, that is dumb. NFTs are dead and gone. Nobody wants this. No one wanted it in gaming to begin with, and it's clearly just a money grab. And if you didn't know about the story of the original founder of Flappy Bird or creator of Flappy Bird, this is it kind of right here. That he basically pulled the app down because he did not want to fuel addiction, right? And this original Flappy Bird, super simple. There was no skins, there was no loot box type system, there was nothing. There was just a score, and people wanted to get the highest score. And that alone of being addicted to doing that was enough for the creator to say, I don't feel good about this game. People are getting addicted to it. I never wanted this. And he pulled the game at the peak of its popularity. He was making like $50,000 a day off the game. So even all that, he was getting paid so much, and he still just decided, I don't want to fuel people's addiction. So he pulled it down. And to get turned into this is kind of crazy. They also, this is tweet here, the people who got this trademark in the game have said like, oh, we're working so close with the original founder and this guy. And he says right here, no, I have no relation with their game, did not sell anything. I also don't support crypto. So pretty clearly saying no affiliation with this whatsoever. Yet that's what these guys were, putting out there. Like they were the next coming of this guy's project. But they never were. And we can see just that because if we look at the trademark stuff, the reason that they were able to do this is because the trademark expired. So this guy, the original Flappy Bird guy, had the Flappy Bird trademark, but he's not doing anything with it, right? So it expired, and they saw that and decided, you know what, this is a perfect opportunity to do an NFT crypto scam and get everyone on board. Everyone knows Flappy Bird, right? Everyone will download it. Everyone will get these NFTs. We'll take all of their money, and then we can shut it down later. So that's what they did. The trademark application abandoned after inter partes proceedings. So these guys swooped in, took it, and launched this new thing. And even after that was circulating and people started realizing maybe that this isn't the real company and maybe these guys are taking advantage of a name that everyone knows to try and make some money and scam some people, they put out this tweet saying, oh, there's circulation, we're going to answer this stuff. So some of their statements here, they have the trademark stuff saying this is a team that's passionate fans of the Flappy Bird game, published in 2013. After the game was pulled from the stores, like many others, we saw ourselves unable to stop thinking about the game, and the Flappy Bird trademark and brand was abandoned following the game's takedown. Wanting to revive the game, we filed for application, did all this stuff. So they took the abandoned trademark. But in this later one, this last one, they have the mission of Flappy Bird always been to preserve and foster the Flappy Bird game and legacy for the community. That line alone, not really. Because if you were just truly like, we just love the game, then just put the normal game out. I'm sure there's like clones, people aren't going to be that insane about it, but you already really do that? But they've twisted it and took the game and put loot box and skins and NFTs and all this type of ways to take money from you and put it in their pocket. That's why they're doing it. They don't care about the game. They care about the name, that people know the name, so it's easy to go out and get people to get onboarded and give them money. And even this, it says like the Flappy Bird trademark registration was transferred from the Flappy Bird Foundation, whose role is to act as the steward of Flappy Bird IP and all this stuff. They kind of say like, oh, the trademark was transferred to us from the original guy, and we're the good guys. We're preserving this. And reality, they swooped in on an abandoned one because it was a household name. And to just kind of wrap this up, something that probably isn't like the greatest tell for any app here, is to come out here and have like, well, we're officially on Telegram. If you wanted to play our game, come to our Telegram and you can play it on Telegram. I feel like that's like a weird thing, right? Just launch on the App Store. Just be like, oh, just download this from the App Store. But coming to Telegram, it just feels that's like where a bunch of these crypto scams go on, where people talk about all this stuff, where the groups are made. So maybe it's nothing. I just feel like when you're talking about Telegram and it's official and come over to our Telegram, it's like, but why? Why not just launch it on the App Store? People can download it, do whatever they want, and play it. But the Telegram thing, it's just weird. It's a weird thing. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's absolutely nothing, and this is just completely nothing on my part. But it seems a little weird. Either way, this whole game, Flappy Bird, is now turned into a NFT scam type thing, which is crazy because the original person who made it took it down at the peak of its popularity, making 50 grand a day. He took it down and pulled it because of addiction reasons, and he didn't want people to get addicted to his game. And now, all these years later, it comes back. Someone swooped in and took it from him, and now they're just putting all the most addicting mechanics in gaming into it to try and squeeze money out of people. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, don't forget to smash the button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next